The natural beauty and colors of flowers and plants make every space aesthetically nice. It's one of the reasons why many homeowners opt to install a small garden inside their houses, as it adds more beauty and vibe, purifies the air, and gives off pleasant scents. Welcome to Jensen's DIY, and here are 18 brilliant ideas for a small indoor garden. 1. Don't overwhelm yourself by setting up with big plants. Remember, you only have limited space, so small potted plants can be a good start. Try terrariums. They make bold statements, but in a more fashionable. They add a different kind of beauty to small spaces, and if you hang them, you will have a vertical garden. 2. Even if the entryway to your house isn't that big, you can still add a touch of flora to make it look more welcoming. Again, don't go overboard with big plants, since there is only a limited space. Your small garden can have tiny topiaries, a planter, or herb plants in pots. 3. A garden in the kitchen. If you want herb plants, the best place to put them is in the kitchen. By this, you have sources of nature's food at arm's reach. You can try hanging the garden or arrange them in baskets. 4. Do you have old stuff in the basement? Don't think of throwing them just yet, as you can use them to create your small indoor garden. You can use an old tin cans as herb planter or improvise your old kettles for your plants. It's resourceful and cost-effective. 5. One of the nicest places to put your small garden is by the stairs. You can landscape the plants underneath the stairs or on stair ledges. Isn't it nice to look at the plants while climbing up the stairs? It would feel like walking in a real garden. 6. Herbs give off a very nice scent. You can create a wooden board of potted fresh herbs, a nice display of glass jars, or a hanging herb garden. Organize the plants to maximize the limited space. Think outside the box and be creative. 7. If you have a sunroom, then use that space for your indoor garden. You can set up a floral garden, a touch of green plants, and a corner for your succulents. The sunroom receives sunlight, so your plants will thrive well in that corner of your home. 8. Consistency is aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. If you are into flowers, choose your most favorite type of flower. Select colors that go well with your house painting. For instance, orchids are nice. They come in different colors, and they are nice if you have limited space. 9. Floral planters will brighten up the dull spaces in your home instantly. You can place them in any corner of your house or hang them from the ceiling. 10. If you want something resourceful, use coconut shells as planters. This is a cool DIY project, and the only difficult part is to cut or split the coconut in half. Drill 3 holes, then run a strand of thread through them. You can hang the coconut planter once you're done with setting them up. 11. A sucker for succulents? That's actually a trending thing now. You can plant succulents or cacti in small cups or containers. Display them on walls or place them on windowsills, which most succulent lovers typically do. 12. In cases when there is not enough room for planters on the counters, opt for a vertical garden that you can display on your walls. The most important thing to have is a container. Then select the plants that fit the limited space. Make sure that your selection of plants requires little maintenance. 13. If you want a nice base for your small garden at home, a cupcake tray is also a good choice. Just place your potted plants in it creatively. Then you have a neat indoor plants just like these. 14. Perhaps plants in glass jars are one of the best alternatives to pots. A glass jar is a typical container of plants, but to make them look more interesting, hang them from the ceiling or display them on the walls. 15. You could also use the eggshells as part of your small indoor garden. The eggshells will be your planters, and the carton is where you place the planters neatly. Don't forget to add soil in every shell. Then you're on your way to planting your herbs. 16. Hang your favorite herbs in an upside-down position. That way, you can easily cut your spices whenever you need them for your dishes. Another way is to suspend the herbs from the ceiling, directly above your cooking station. It doesn't use up so much of your space. 17. The good thing about small spaces is that there's always a window. Buy small potted plants and line them on windowsills, where they get direct sunlight, like the ones on the photo. It is easy and not too much to do. 18. Using old wine bottles can be risky as it involves glasses and cutting. If you carefully cut a wine glass bottle in half, you can use the top or mouth portion as planters. Put them directly in water to keep the plants healthy. And that's all for now. What do you think about this episode? Please share your thoughts about this video in the comments section. For more decorating and organizing ideas, stay tuned to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.